Well, there goes the no claims bonus. Anyway, what's happening, fuckers? It's a return to a classic format today, where I crack a few tons and give you a nostalgia-blinded look at a title from the early 2000s. And trust me, the fact that two of my favorite PS2 titles happen to have animal characters does not make me a furry. With that being said, we're covering the original Ratchet & Clank today. Let's get into it. Ratchet & Clank is a third-person action platformer, and serves as a reminder to children that every problem can be solved with a gun. The game follows the titular characters, DeviantArt Bait and Campbell's Soup Can, on their quest to save the galaxy from Supreme Executive Chairman Mao, and his plan to build New Space China. The game combines traditional 3D platforming, in line with developer Insomniac's previous work on the Spyro series, with elements of a shooter title, providing the player with an array of weapons that vary from brilliant to completely fucking useless, from destructive missile launchers, to a gun that just makes noise. Ratchet & Clank offers an impressive level of depth in regards to its level design, with most levels containing two branching paths. This allows for greater variety, with each branch often focusing around a specific aspect of the core gameplay. From reaction-based grind rail sections, to platforming sections that require use of multiple gadgets to traverse, to this one section in Blackwater City where you race against rising water, that stressed me out so much as a child, that it still spikes my anxiety to this day. Thankfully, now I'm a grown-ass man, I can beat that part now without my dad's help. I think that is an achievement. For the most part, Ratchet & Clank handles this variety well, with strong implementation of both styles, treading a fine line between becoming overly repetitive and throwing too much at the player too soon. That being said, when the game introduces gameplay styles radically different from the primary style, it's a bit of a mixed bag, if said mix consists of skittles and dog shit. For example, the fighter jet section offers a nice change of pace with decent dogfighting gameplay, whereas the hoverboard race is so terrible, it probably should have been charged at fucking Nuremberg.
Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriff Steiners war ein Befehl!
Ratchet & Clank's story is in my opinion the strongest in the series. The plot progresses at a good pace, working with a simple premise and keeping fill at a minimum, while saving a few twists to keep the player engaged. This simple framework allows for the characters to shine. It manages to present characters both major and minor, with actual depth and personality that are distinct and exude charm. For example, look how evil they managed to portray Chairman Drek in this one cutscene alone.
Hi, I'm Supreme Executive Chairman Drek, and we here at BTS.
The game's presentation is absolutely fantastic, especially for an earlier PS2 title. Each world is incredibly distinct in terms of visuals, tone and audio, even when they are of a similar theme, such as city or desert. The game's soundtrack is perhaps one of the best on the PS2, if not ever. Each track manages to capture the tone of the level perfectly, while still managing to remain distinct, and can shift from moody and mysterious to bright and upbeat as required. Honestly, platformers from this time didn't need to go so hard. On the whole, Ratchet & Clank is a title that I would definitely recommend. While it does have some quirky design choices, it is perhaps one of the strongest titles of its time, and is a great introduction into one of the powerhouses of the PS2 era. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll be going. It seems as though I've crashed on a bizarre alien planet. Look at the absolute state of it.